Happy birthday to one of the GOATs of animation, Mike Judge, known for creating Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill, and other shows like The Good Family and Silicon Valley. X-Men 1991 here, and it's about time, ladies and gentlemen. You all been waiting patiently for me to come on and do this rant. And here it is. Welcome to my top 25 best diss tracks of all time list. Yeah, all y'all been waiting for this shit for a while, and I've been waiting to do this too. I'm so excited to reveal to y'all my top 25 best diss tracks. So I hope you all are ready. So let's get right into it, man. But before we read the actual list, I'm going to read the honorable mentions. First honorable mention, Tupac Against All Odds. T.I. 99 Problems dissing Lil Flip. As much as I love Flip, and he is from my hometown, Houston, Texas, but he killed his own career with that weak ass line in that song Sunshine. I'll treat you like milk. I'll do nothing but spoil you. Like, come on, Flip. You could have said something better than that. Tip did destroy Flip's career. LL Cool J, The Ripper Strikes Back. MC Lyte, 10% Diss. Remy Ma, Sheether, that diss to Shitty Minaj. Nas, Don't Body Yourself, dissing 50 Cent. Uncle Luke, featuring the Poison Clan and Beatdown. Pussy Ass Kid and Hoe Ass Play. He was going at Kid and Play. Royce the 5'9", Malcolm X. 50 Cent, Your Life's on the Line. And Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Fuck with Dre Day. Now it's time for the actual top 25 best diss tracks list. Number 25, Capone and Noreaga, featuring Mobb Deep and Tragedy Khadafi, L.A. L.A. This song was a response to the Dogg Pound and Snoop Dogg song, New York, New York. Mind you, New York, New York was not a diss to New York. It was paying homage to New York because you know New York was the birthplace of hip hop. But the video did show Snoop kicking down the buildings in New York, and Mobb Deep thought that was out of disrespect. So them two, Tragedy Khadafi and Capone and Noreaga, got together and made this track, L.A. 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 L.A., big city of dreams, but everything in L.A. ain't always what it seems. You might get fooled if you come from out of town because we come from Queens that gets down. And the music video shows where Capone and Noreaga kidnapping Corrupt or Daz and throwing their corpse inside of a New York river. Man, I had to put this in my list. And I'm glad Capone and Nori did put this song on their first album. I had 3 classic albums released on my 6th birthday in 1997. Make that 4 if you count Casey and JoJo, Love Always. The other 3 were Capone and Noreaga, The War Report, Lost Boys, Love, Peace, and Happiness, and Houston's own Lil Keke, Don't Mess with Texas. And the beat is the same beat from Biggie's song, Long Kiss Goodnight. Number 24, DMX, They Want War, dissing Ja Rule. This song could have been a little bit higher on this list because it's definitely one of my favorites. Of course, this was going on during the beef between Ja Rule and DMX. X claimed that Ja had stole his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want war. Ride out. They want war. Y'all know how my nigga X be rapping all loud as fuck. But you can still understand what he's saying. Same with Mystical. He rapped loud as fuck, but you can still understand what he's saying. This is definitely one of my favorite diss tracks. I mean, it definitely could have been a little bit higher. I should have put it in my top 10. And I ain't listened to the song in so long, I forgot the damn lyrics. I definitely need to go back and listen to it. Number 23. I had a choice on which of these diss tracks by The Game that I want to put on this list. Red Bandana, Play the Game, 300 Bars and Running, and Pest Control. I chose Play the Game, dissing 50 Cent. The Game destroyed 50 Cent. Of course, this was going on during their beef after The Game got kicked out of G Unit because 50 said that he was being disloyal to the group. And he came out with this song. And the beat, of course, was from Snoop and Dre's The Next Episode. And the hook goes, niggas trying to play the game with 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. Why you try to play the game with 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent? Can't play the game with only 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. So why you try to play the game with only 50 Cent? Come back when you got a couple dollars, holla. You gonna need more than 50 Cent to play this game. Nigga hating on me because I'm doing my own thing. I ain't Lloyd Banks, bitch. I don't share your brain. I was in the fast lane before the G Unit chain. You was hating on Jock because him and Irv went pop. Now your ass running around singing The Candy Shop after West Side Story. I took your fans. I sing it for myself. That bitch Olivia's a man. Yeah, Game was spitting facts that 50 was criticizing Ja for making love songs with female R&B singers, but then he turned around and started doing the same thing. And I like how he said, Banks is a bitch, 50 is a bitch, Yayo is a bitch, Buck is a bitch, Olivia's a bitch. No, Olivia's a man. Ha, goddamn. The Game killed this whole song. And he switched it up, also dissing 50 Cent some more, using his beat to the song just a little bit. But yeah, The Game, he killed this song. Number 22. Ja Rule, Loose Change. Dissing Birthday Boy, Eminem, 50 Cent, and Dr. Dre. And he mentioned Busta Rhymes and Lil Mo in the song. This has to be one of the most underrated diss tracks I've ever heard in my life. I mean, yeah, Ja Rule, yeah, he definitely destroyed M, Dre, and 50. I like how he said, he called Dr. Dre faggot ass gay Dre Young, and Suge told me all about how he used to take transvestites home and occasionally wear thongs. And of course, he called the Birthday Boy feminine and claimed, M, what you wearing a do-rag for? You never gonna have waves. One thing I didn't understand about the song that Ja said, 50, you gonna get shot again. And he spelled murder wrong. He spelled it M-U-R-E-D-R. Like, really, Ja? Really? How can you spell murder wrong, bro? And we all know, yeah, he said, he did mention Busta Rhymes when he said, all Chris, you shook. I got Bust rhyming the same old hook. And he did mention Lil Mo when he said, at all y'all niggas, and Lil Mo, you just one of them bitches. They ain't had a hot song in how long? Never. You better off with a dick in your mouth. Shut up. And he mentioned Eminem's family saying, M, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? That last line right there, I kind of lost respect for Ja when he mentioned Haley Jade. And that brings me to the next song on this list, 21. Eminem, Obi Trice, and D12, Haley's Revenge, dissing Ja Rule. This was after Ja mentioned Haley Jade in that Loose Change song. And the one thing about this song, Birthday Boy Eminem did not do a verse. He only did the hook. He had Obi Trice and D12 rap for him. Swifty, Obi Trice, Kanava, Con Artist, or Mr. Porter, and R.I.P. Proof all rapped in that song. And Swifty was speaking facts saying, claiming you a murderer and you spelled it wrong. You put E before the D because that's all you want. You on Pac's dick. You a replica guy. If he was still alive, you would never get by. And I like how Kanava said, we don't take you serious, nigga. You shook. You half of a halfway crook. Reference to Shook One's Part 2. He also mentioned that he will never replace Tupac. Of course he won't. You can't replace the late great one, and when you're gone, you only gonna be the late fake one. Not to mention, they did mention Benzino's name too. And I like how at the end, Obi Trice called him a soul for real candy rain ass nigga. That part got me on rolling on the floor laughing. That was funny as hell. Obi Trice is one of the most underrated rappers of Detroit. Sad that his relationship with Eminem didn't work out when he left Shady Records in 2008. Obi Trice deserves more credit. Number 20, Jadakiss, Checkmate, dissing 50 Cent. Jada definitely had one of the best punchlines I've ever heard. Of course, he mentioned that he did real songs with Biggie, no made up shits. Yep. He destroyed 50 by himself. He didn't even need Styles P or Sheek Louch. He killed 50 by himself in that song by his straight self. Just like when he destroyed Dipset or the Diplomats at Versus. Jada destroying the Diplomats at Versus reminds me of him destroying 50 Cent in that Checkmate song. Yeah, I had to put this in my top 20. Number 19, Everlast, Whitey's Revenge, dissing Birthday Boy Eminem. Yeah, even though Everlast lost the battle to Eminem, he still destroyed him in this song. This song go hard as fuck. Here comes the mighty, all they call Whitey. Oh, you sons of Whiteys, all dick riders. So want that bitch Slim Shady, please act up. Get smacked up, get your eyes blacked up. With your candy ass name, you a candy ass rapper. I smack you up, shut you off like a clapper. Man, Everlast killed this song. Screaming on the record how you wish I die. But you don't want to see me on his physical side. You're just a fake tough guy. Try to act hard, but won't walk a lobby without your bodyguard. But that was not cool when Everlast mentioned Haley's name as well. Like, well, he didn't mention his name. He just said, your kid. He said, I take care of my, I like at the end, he said, I take care of my mom, you get sued by yours, which are corny metaphors about drugs and crack whores. Big ups to Everlast, man. This track go hard as fuck. Right diss track, but diss to the wrong person. $50 Cent Back Down, dissing Ja Rule, number 18. I definitely had to put this song on this list. And it's off of the Get Rich or Die Trying album. 50 Cent should definitely go back to that 50 when he was in his prime, the 2000 to 2005 50. I like how he was doing the impersonation of Ja Rule saying, the rap game is all fucked up now. What we gonna do now? How we gonna eat man 50 back around? And I like how he mentioned that Josh sings for hoes and he sounds like the Cookie Monster. He damn sure does sound like the Cookie Monster. I agree with 50. Jay put you on, X made you hot. Now you run around like you some big shot. And he mentioned that 50, use a Pop-Tart, sweetheart, you soft in the middle. And he mentioned how Irv Gotti will never be the next Suge Knight. True. Ja, throughout his career, was trying to be like Tupac. We know damn well, I know Ja Rule admires Tupac and sees him as a legend, but he's not on the same level as Tupac. I'm sorry. Ja is not on the same level as Pac. 50 destroyed his ass in that song. He should definitely go back to this 50 Cent. The 50 Cent nowadays, fuck that 50 Cent. Number 17, Wu-Tang. Dissing 50 Cent. Who the fuck is 50 Cent? I'm not sure if Wu-Tang actually made this song. I'm assuming that it's another group that made this song. Because when I listen to the song, it doesn't sound like Wu-Tang. It sounds like another group. But I had to put Wu-Tang on there because when I first listened to the song, I thought it was Wu-Tang, but it didn't sound like Wu-Tang. But whoever made this song, they destroyed the shit out of 50 Cent. Who the fuck is 50 Cent? He ain't nothing but a bitch. Man, 50 Cent be dissing some of the best rappers that ever lived. I mean, he does respond to the rappers that diss him, but his response be a big piece of shit. How you gonna diss Nas, Wu-Tang, and Jadakiss? They gonna all murder your ass. Nas destroyed you. Jadakiss already destroyed you. But leave in the comments down below who really made this song. Was it another group that made this song? Who the fuck is 50 Cent? Or was it Wu-Tang? I put Wu-Tang on this list because I thought it was Wu-Tang, but it didn't sound like them. 16, Snoop, Pimp Slapped. This when he was going at bitch ass Suge Knight. Of course, Suge Knight owed Snoop a lot of money back in the early 2000s, especially when Snoop was making all these movies like Bones, Baby Boy, The Wash, etc. Snoop was definitely making a bunch of movies around that time. Yeah, Snoop, he destroyed Suge Knight in that song. And years later, Snoop now owns Death Row Records while Suge Knight is in jail. And of course, he was wearing a Crip bandana shirt in the video. Definitely. Snoop destroyed Suge Knight in this song. 15, Young Buck featuring The Game, taped conversation, dissing 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Tony Ayo. Who do I think had the two best verses in that song? I gotta go with The Game. Especially at the beginning of his first verse, he said, "There's a G in Young Buck, there's a G in The Game. Banks, Yayo, and 50 ain't no G in their name. I'm a certified gangster, fuck you wanksters." And he said, "I told Buck in 05 I will never stay loyal to a homo snitch nigga that's weaker than 10 foil." Damn, that bar was hard. Young Buck's two verses was hot too, but I believe The Game out-rapped Young Buck. Especially this was after Young Buck got kicked out of G Unit. Young Buck destroyed 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Tony Ayo. And hell no, they did not respond to that shit. I definitely had to put this song on my list. Inspectah Deck, House Nigga, dissing Joe Budden. This was going on during the beef between Joe Budden and Method Man. We all know damn well Joe Budden is now on the same level as Meth. He had that one hit, and he was a one-hit wonder. That Pumpin' Up song, even though that wasn't his first single. Focus was his first single. But Inspectah Deck, he destroyed the shit out of Joe Budden. We all know Joe Budden ain't on the same level as Method Man. Come on now. Do not sleep on Inspectah Deck. He's definitely one of the best lyricists. You should listen to his verse from that song, Got My Mind Made Up. That was not supposed to be a Tupac song. That was supposed to be the Dogg Pound song. It was going to be the Dogg Pound, Redman, Method Man, Inspectah Deck, and the original person on the song was Lady of Rage. And it sucks that they cut Inspectah Deck's verse out that song. Yeah, they took that shit off that song, but you can still find it on YouTube, and he killed it. Big ups to Inspectah Deck. He deserves more credit. 13, Cannabis, second round knockout, dissing LL Cool J. Yeah, as much as I like LL's The Ripper Strikes Back, it can't beat Cannabis second round knockouts. All I can say about this song is, my favorite part is when he mentioned that 99% of LL's fans wear high heels, which is facts. And of course, my favorite quote from that song is, "The greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th. That was the best line in that song." Big ups to Cannabis. He definitely won that beef between LL. The people that said LL won that beef between him and Cannabis is, of course, the LL Dick Riders. He was the Ja Rule before the Ja Rule back in the 80s and 90s, making songs for the females. That's why his name stands for Ladies Love Cool J. Speaking of LL, his song Jack the Ripper is number 12, dissing Kool Moe Dee. I will have to say LL destroyed Kool Moe Dee in this song. Definitely. Especially that part where he says, "How you like me now, punk?" Little reference to Kool Moe Dee's single, "How You Like Me Now." Of course, this beef was going on ever since LL was dissing the old school in that song Rock the Bells, and Kool Moe Dee got on his ass. Which leads me to the next song. Kool Moe Dee, Death Blow, number 11, dissing LL Cool J. As much as I like this song, it can't be Jack the Ripper. I do like the part where he said, "I'ma whoop you like a daddy, beat you like a baby, sick you like a dog." Dropping lyrics with rabies. Man, that bar was hard. Shout out to Kumo D. But he lost that beef with LL. Now we get to the top 10. Jay-Z Takeover, dissing Nas and Prodigy. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely one of the hardest diss tracks ever. Definitely. I give Jay-Z his props. Prodigy did get back at Jay-Z on 2 songs off of that Infamy album by Mobb Deep, but we all know Prodigy lost that battle to Jay-Z. But Nas, on the other hand, yeah, Jay-Z did go at Nas in that song. I give Jay-Z his props. This is definitely one of the best diss tracks ever. Number 9, Birthday Boy, Eminem, 50 Cent, and Busta Rhymes, that Hail Mary freestyle, dissing Ja Rule. The one thing about this song, Eminem and 50 Cent, they wasn't really using they was using Tupac's flow the whole time. I mean, they was using their old bars, but they was actually using Tupac's flow that whole song. Come with me if you motherfuckers want shady. If Pac was still here now, he would never ride with Ja. Nah, 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 nah. You ain't no killer, you a pussy. That ecstasy got you all emotional and mushy. Bitches wearing rags and photos. Ja's words being quoted in the source stealing Pac shit like he just wrote it. Little nigga named Ja think he lied like me. Talk about he left the hospital, took 9 like me. You live in fantasies, nigga. I've been checking the deposit. When your little sweet ass gonna come out of the closet? Now you wonder why DMX blowed him out. Next time grown folks talking, bitch, close your mouth. Man, they both was using the whole Tupac flow. But to me, Busta Rhymes definitely had the best verse of that song. He finished Ja Rule with a fatality, especially when he did an impersonation of Ja Rule saying, "What would I be without you?" Man, Busta Rhymes, he ended that shit. He hit Ja with a fatality. And I did like how at the end he mentioned, "Next time you got a problem, man, address me before you try to make this shit a public issue, homie." That's facts. Busta had the best verse in that song. Number 8, Eazy-E, featuring BG Knockout and Gangsta Dresta. Real motherfucking G's. Of course, dissing Snoop, dissing Dre, and dissing Death Row Records. Motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row, yo, and here comes my left blow. Yeah, Easy did destroy Dr. Dre and Snoop in that song, but it can't beat Fuck with Dre Day. Rest in peace to Eazy-E. I definitely had to put this in my top 10. Number 7, Proof, Ja in a Bra, of course, dissing Ja Rule. My favorite line from that song was when he mentioned that Ja just want to rap and be pop, which means Ja want to rap and sing because he think he's definitely a singing rapper. But before it's said and done, you gonna see the real Tupac. Ah, damn. Proof banished Ja Rule to the shadow round. Damn. Every time I listen to that song, I'm like, I'm 35 seconds in, and wow, Proof is already killing Ja in that song. Rest in peace to Proof, man. I definitely need to go back and listen to that song. Number 6, The Bridge Is Over, Boogie Down Productions. Of course, this was a diss to MC Shan after he came out with The Bridge. I still can't believe that KRS-One destroyed MC Shan's career with this song. And MC Shan, he ain't put out anything since then. Manhattan keeps on making it. Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Bronx keeps creating it. Queens keeps on faking it. What's the matter with your MC Marley Marl? Don't you know that he's out of touch? What's the matter with your DJ MC Shan on the Will Still Marl? This sucks. Bronx created hip hop. Queens will only get dropped. You're still telling lies to me. Everybody talking about the Juice Crew funny, but you're still telling lies to me. He was also going at the Juice Crew and, of course, Roxanne Shante. Big ups to KRS-One. I definitely had to put it in my top 10. Definitely number 6. Now we get to the top 5. I definitely had to put this in my top 5. Common, The Bitch in You, dissing Ice Cube. Matter of fact, he dissed the whole West Side Connection. A bitch nigga with an attitude named Cube, trying to step to the con with a feud. What the fuck I look like dissing the whole coast? You ain't made shit dope since America's Most. Wanted to cease from the Midwest to the East. On the dick of the East for your first release. Your lease is up in the crib house, niggas get evicted. And videos of white boys talking, you get wicked. Man, Common destroyed Ice Cube in this song. Cube was burning up. He couldn't even find his ice pack to cool him down. As much as I love Cube, Common destroyed the shit out of him. I definitely had to put this in my top 5. If this song is not in your top 5 best diss track songs, what the hell is wrong with you? That was his best song ever. Even though I like some of his other songs like I Used to Love Her, but this right here was Common's best song ever. Number 4. I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me because I got this at number 4 saying that I should put it as number 2. But I put it as number 4. Tupac, Hit 'Em Up. We all know about this song. This was the diss towards Biggie, Bad Boy, Junior Mafia, Mobb Deep, and Chino XL. Of course, we all know Tupac said, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Of course, first off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. West Side, when we live, could be crip with game. You claiming to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. And you all know the rest of the lyrics. And you want to know how many times Tupac said the word fuck or motherfucker? Over 30 times, 35 times to be exact. And at the end, he called out Mobb Deep and was making fun of Prodigy and his sickle cell sickness. We all know Prodigy died years later because of that. He said, Mobb Deep, you want to fuck with us? You little young ass motherfuckers. Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something? You fuck with me, nigga, you gonna fuck around, have a seizure or heart attack. You better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. I'm like, damn, Pac, did you really have to go at P like that? Just because he has sickle cell? Then at the end, he said, everybody gonna die. He said, fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be down with Bad Boy, then fuck you too. Chino XL, fuck you too. All you motherfuckers, fuck you too. They removed the part where he mentioned Jay-Z, Lil Kim, and Lil C's. All you motherfuckers, fuck you, die slow, motherfucker. My fofo make sure all y'all kids don't grow. I'm like, oh, hell no. That shit was crazy. I think Tupac went way out of control when he got signed with Death Row. He dissed the whole East Coast, even though he was born in the East Coast. That's why we don't have Biggie and Pac with us today, because of that bullshit feud between the East Coast and the West Coast. I wish that would have never existed. That feud cost us to lose Tupac and Biggie. Number 3. Ice Cube, No Vaseline, dissing NWA. Ice Cube destroyed NWA in this song. We all know the first line was, goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you're just wet and soft. First you was down with the AK. And now I seen you on the video with Miss Chalet, looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. While y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton. Living with the whites, one big house, and not another nigga in sight. I started off with too much gargo, dropped 4 niggas, now I'm making all the dough. White man just ruling. The niggas with attitudes, who you fooling? Y'all niggas just phony. I put that on my mama and my dead homies. Man, Cube destroyed the whole NWA. Especially in that one song where Dr. Dre said, we got rid of Benedict Arnold. He said, calling me Arnold, but you Benedict. Easy saw your ass and win in it quick. I definitely had to put this in my top 3 because this song was Q's best song next to It Was a Good Day. Q destroyed the whole NWA. They didn't even respond after that shit. Number 2, the infamous Mobb Deep, Drop a Gem on Him, dissing Tupac. Why did I put this song over Hit 'Em Up? Because I like Drop a Gem on Him a little bit more than I like Hit 'Em Up. Unlike Hit 'Em Up, Havoc and Prodigy did not overuse the word fuck or motherfucker over 30 times like Tupac did in Hit 'Em Up. And I know a lot of people saying that Mobb Deep made this song and released it after Tupac died. No, guys, just relax and listen. Do your damn research. They made the song when Tupac was still alive, and they released it as a single when he was still alive. But due to his death, they decided to not have the song be airplayed on the radio out of respect for Tupac and his family. And they canceled to make a music video out of it due to Tupac's death. Unlike some people, at least Havoc and Prodigy did have the balls to get back at Tupac while he was still alive. I believe Prodigy had the best verse in that song, especially when he said, "Now you want to go at my team, must have been drunk when you wrote that shit. Too bad you had to do it to your whole self, Machiavellian. Retaliate, I had the whole New York State aiming at your face." That was the best line that P did, that he said. Rest in peace to Prodigy. I definitely had to put it in my top 2. Yeah, to me, Drop a Gem on Him was much better than Hit 'Em Up. That's why I put Drop a Gem on Him higher than Hit 'Em Up. And I think y'all know what the fuck number 1. Number 1, y'all should know what the fuck it is. Nas, Ether. What can I say? He was dissing Jay-Z after Jay-Z called him out in a Takeover song. This song should have ended Jay-Z's career, but sadly it didn't. This is definitely the best diss track of all time. I'm glad I put it as number 1. Nas is definitely the GOAT. He said, "Who's the best? Pac, Nas, or Big? Ain't no best. East, West, North, South, flossed out." He mentioned that Rockefeller died of AIDS. That was the end of his chapter. And that's the guy y'all chose to name your company after.